Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren and today we're gonna go thrift shopping. So I thought it would be a good idea to go around the local charity shops in just my local town and see what we can pick up. I must admit I haven't been to a charity shop in probably years, so it'd be nice to see what they're like, what's inside, and see if I can get any bargains. So I thought I'd bring you guys along with me and we'll do a little haul at the end. Now I've got my little carrier bag. I really like the print actually. My friend got it. I think it's in one of my other videos, I think. Or maybe not. I don't know, but I can't wait to take this out. So let's go shopping. I'm back. What are you doing here, right? What are you doing? Do you want to be a part of the video? The camera is over there. Go. He always likes to interrupt when I'm filming. Always. So we got so much stuff. I can't believe what we found, and the prices were unreal. So I'm going to get everything out of the bag and I'm going to start showing you everything that I got. So now I've got everything out in front of me, I'm going to show you everything I got. Now I did only get one book, which for me is quite good. So the book that I actually picked up is Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. So I believe that this is just Pride and Prejudice, but just with the added twist of zombies is involved in the main storyline. I've seen this around. I know there's a film and I haven't seen the film, but I kind of wanted to read the book first. So yeah, I picked that up and I picked this up at Dorothy House charity shop, and I picked it up for £1.50. I mean, the spine is cracked a little bit, but it's not too noticeable, which I don't mind, and I just think it looks really pretty and I can't wait to read this one. So now that I showed you the first book, I'm actually just going to show you everything else that I got at Dorothy House. So here are all the DVDs that I got there. So the first one is this extended cut of The Hills Have Eyes. I've never watched this one. I know most of these DVDs I haven't watched because I just wanted to watch more horrors that I've never watched before, as there's quite a few. But I believe that this one is just about a family that go on a road trip and they come across a family of cannibals. So this one sounds really scary to me and I can't wait to watch this one. And I picked this one up for £1. And the next one we've picked up is the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now I haven't watched any of these. I'm trying to collect all the DVDs before I actually watch them, but I know that these are a classic in the horror community. But I believe that this one is about a group of friends that pick up a hitchhiker who she shoots herself and kills herself, so they end up going to the town to investigate, where they then get sort of hunted by a chainsaw wielding man and his psychotic family. So it sounds right up my street and I can't wait to give this one a watch. And this one was also £1. Next we have Friday the 13th, and this is Welcome to Crystal Lake, which I believe is the 2009 copy. Now I think this is just going to be your bog standard Friday the 13th movie, so it would just be about teenagers going to Crystal Lake and just getting attacked by Jason Voorhees, I'm guessing. So this one will be another good one to watch, and this was also £1. So the next two that I actually picked up from Dorothy House was actually box sets. So the first one is just a movie box set. So this is Hostel Part 1 and Part 2. I've never watched this, but I've heard lots of things about this one, so I'm really excited. I think the first one is just about 3 friends that travel around Europe and get convinced by a man to stay at this hostel. And I can only imagine that some gruesome things happen there. I'm not sure what part 2 is about, but probably around the same sort of lines. But yeah, so this was really cool to pick up. Inside the box set is just the 2 DVDs. So I actually managed to pick this box set up for £1 as well, and it technically comes with 2 movies, so I thought that was a bargain. Now the next box set that I picked up was actually a TV show. Now I'm really excited to watch this because I've read quite a few of the books. It's the Sookie Stackhouse books, but you guys probably know it as True Blood. Now I've never watched the show because I really wanted to read the books before. And we have a guest again. Trigger. I really wanted to read the books before I watched the show. But yeah, this is just about a girl, Sookie, and she works at a diner where she meets a vampire named Bill, and they fall in love and they get together, and she basically just delves into this magical world full of vampires and shapeshifters and everything else. Well, that's what the books are about, so I'm guessing it's probably the same for the show. But I'm really excited to give this a watch. Now this box set, oh, I've put it in all upside down because it fell on the floor before I started this video. But it actually comes with 5 seasons in this box set, so I've got a lot of watching to do. And I picked this up for £2. £2 for 5 series. Heh? Bargain! I couldn't believe it, so I knew it was fate. I have to start watching it now. So the next 2 that I got was at another charity shop. I wasn't sure what this one's called because it was literally right next door to Dorothy House, so I'm not sure if they're connected, but these were way cheaper, so it's probably a different charity shop. But the first one that I got there is The Devil's Rejects. Now this is a Rob Zombie movie. I believe that this is a sequel to A House of a Thousand Corpses. So I have no idea what it's about, but I'm a big fan of Rob Zombie as a musician, so I really want to check out his directing movies. So yeah, I can't wait to pick up the first one and then watch this one. But I had to pick it up because it was 25p. Yes, you heard that correctly. I picked this up for 25p. Bargain. And then also I picked up Leatherface, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. I believe that this is probably going to be on the similar lines as probably the other one, but I had to pick up this one as well. I believe this is, what is this? So I believe this is the 1990s one. I believe this one is just about a couple that are driving around and get sucked into the whole franchise of getting killed. But yeah, like I said, I just want to start collecting them all and then I'll start watching them. And I had to pick this one up because this one was also 25p. And the last 3 DVDs that I got were actually from a Cat Trust sort of charity shop. So the first one that I got is The Mist, which is a Stephen King film. I have always been obsessed with Stephen King, so I really wanted to give this a watch. I believe that this one is about a dad and his son who get trapped in a supermarket when a mist engulfs the city, where these sort of creatures start trying to kill them basically. So yeah, can't wait to give that one a watch, and I picked this one up for £1. The next one that I got is actually one that I have watched. It's the only one that I actually have watched out of this whole pile. But it's actually Contagion. Now this story is pretty much the same story as what we're all going through right now. It's kind of very similar to COVID. It's obviously about this sort of like disease that spreads around, and it sort of focuses on many different people in the movie, and it just basically shows the pandemic that they go through, and in the end it shows you where it comes from, and it's really interesting. But obviously don't give it a watch if you're a little bit triggered by COVID right now. And I picked this one up for £1 as well. And the last movie that I got is actually still sealed up, and it still has the original price on it, so it says £3.99, but I actually got it for £1 as well. But it's the Babadook, and I believe that this one is about a mother and son. I believe they've just lost her husband, her dad, and I think the kid is struggling with seeing monsters and just, I guess, the overall stress of losing his dad. So they end up reading this book that they find in their house called the Babadook, and about the monsters that are in the house. I believe things go a little bit crazy from there. But yeah, I've seen this one around, so I think this one will be a fun watch for me as well. And like I said, it was £1. So here is the complete stack of everything that I found while hunting at charity shops. I honestly didn't expect to find this much for this amount, and I think overall it comes to around £11 for all of this, which is just insane to me. So spending £11 at some charity shops just really isn't that bad, and now I've got hours of films to watch now, so that will definitely keep me busy. But I'm sure that over on my Instagram I'll be chatting about these movies on my stories, and I'll probably be uploading some photos as well, so please go and check out my Instagram. My username is @LaurenTessa12, and let me know what your favourite DVD was out of my stack that I collected today. I'll be really interested to know, so just leave that little comment, give us a like, subscribe, all that fun jazz, and I'm sure I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!